But we talking about that cakewalk to the Super Bowl for the Pats, bruh. And they got found out. Man, they took a big loss to the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl. But Cam.
Yes, sir.
As the streets say,
Yep.
they wanted to call it hate, but brother, you was just probably telling the truth, bruh. You know what I'm saying? About the cakewalk the Pats had down, because you was screaming weeks ahead or weeks before. You was like, man, it's the easy schedule out. Okay? And as we break down the schedule out of the Patriots, all right? And these are the results of the teams that they played. Okay, week 1, they played a team that the coach was fired. Week 2, they played a team and the coach was fired. Week 3, they played a team of another fired coach. Okay, week 4 is the NFC South. Okay, they played a team in the NFC South. Week 5, they played another team that the coach was fired. Week 6, they played a team in the NFC South. Okay, week 7, coach fired. 8 weeks, coach fired. 9, coach fired. 10, NFC South. Week 11, the Jets. Okay, could have been fired. Week 12, Bengals. Okay, 13, coach fired. 15.
Long story short, Peggy.
There's a lot of fired coaches in this mother.
Look, bro.
Scrambling teams.
A lot of times will come between these doggone. Whoa, can't say it that way. Will not say it that way.
Hold on, what you saying?
No. I had to catch myself.
This message.
But this is a message to anybody who watches 4th and 1.
Okay.
That I always tell you I got it done. Mm-hmm. Directly, specifically aimed at Jason Whitlock.
Got too many.
How in the world is there a situation where you utter the words that say clown? Mm-hmm. There's no merit behind what he says. He's just a clown. See, this is what makes me one of one. I have to remind people.
No pun intended.
I'm not afraid to call it how I see it. I've been seeing this ever since week 14. I use the words fool's gold.
Yeah.
Did you want to realize and understand the completion of a season that 8, that's almost half of the teams that you played fired their head coach.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden we're supposed to bypass all the flags and say that, hey man, this is a good journey. You done passed the construction zone. You done passed the school zone.
Well,
you done passed all type of zones where kids are playing in the middle of the street, but yet you got that pedal to the metal dance. And I've been trying to tell the peoples. And you know what, Peggy?
What's up, boo?
You know what, Peggy?
Well, what's up, boo?
I really hate to be right.
I know, bro.
Because sometimes I love to be trolled here now and then.
Gotcha, Cam.
You know what I mean? He a hater, but that hating stuff got to start going out the window.
Yeah, you got.
There's never a bold take that I done made that didn't come into fruition.
Bro, that's true. But you got more merit to it. It's like in the playoffs, the Patriots had 53 drives. They averaged 1.13 points per drive in those games. All right. The last team that had something close to that was in 2017, the Browns. They went 0-16, averaging 1.22 points per drive.
You didn't play nobody at their best. But now when I call it out, once again, it's the messenger. You may not like my hats. You may not like my beautiful hair. You may not like my style.
Yeah.
But guess what?
What's up?
You gonna like what I'm gonna say. Matter of fact, you ain't even gotta like it. Just respect it.
Come on.
Oftentimes neglected. But telling you this, Peggy.
What's up?
I know ball.
Yeah.
This guy here that you looking at knows ball.
Okay.
And I ain't afraid to call it how I see it.
Yeah.
Now, Patriots fans,
Yeah.
I also made another bold statement. First take. Cool. But as we kind of rewind the clock a little bit, and let's look at the pluses.
Okay.
What we've seen from Drake May this year has been something that you can build off of as a franchise.
That is definitely true.
And when you see the shellacking, the utmost just control of the tempo and the control of the game, the better team did win.
They did.
And it's unfortunate because the biggest football event in the world, Craig. The Roosters came home to roost, or the chickens came home to roost. That's what it's called. The chickens came home to roost, Peggy. And I know that feeling oh so well.
My Lord. Oh, my Lord.
I mean, I didn't want to eat, but my stomach got the growling. I didn't even want to see, but I couldn't keep my eyes closed for far too long. Man, I just wanted to cry. I was so dehydrated, I couldn't even muster up any more tears. But it is what it is, Peggy.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold didn't play his best game, but he played a good game, good enough for them to win.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And the truth is, Drake May didn't necessarily play a bad game. He just played bad enough to lose the game. Yeah. He's played worse games, and they found ways to win. Yeah. And that's the truth.
But they played against a less of an opponent.
That wasn't the less of an opponent. Correct. They was strapped and ready to go. That was probably the first team that they played at their best in 2 months.
Yeah. And with that at their best, they sacked Drake Mace a total of 6 times, and he was pressured on 19 dropbacks. And the Patriots, man, they scored no points in the first 3 quarters.
Had 58 total yards offense in the first half. Unacceptable.
And did not score in their first 10.
And the truth is this.
What's the truth, bud?
Everybody wants to point to Drake May. Everybody wants to point to Will Campbell. Everybody wants to point to Josh McDaniels. Everybody wants to point to the whole offense. But it's enough blame to go around. We didn't have in-game adjustments. We didn't run the football properly. Our receivers didn't get separation. They say Stephon Diggs didn't have no drops. But the truth is, from the protection to separation, it wasn't too much that Drake May could kind of do.
Yeah.
In those games, Peggy, this is what makes elite players. Good players, great players, great players. See, when we need you to be elite, great, and good.
No.
The moment is ready for you. Somebody got to take over. Huh?
Yeah.
Let's take turns making plays, not taking turns pointing blame.
That's true.
So I'm telling you, and like I tell everybody else, it's like, hey, bro, sometimes you can be invited to the party. But the true question is, can you dance?
Ooh. You got 2 left feet? Oh, you got that 1-2 step.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Because the Super Bowl dance is a little different.
It is.
That's dancing with the big stars.
Okay.
So you used to your local kickback, your local block party. No.
Your little 8th grade social.
This ain't no kickback. This ain't no prom. Baby, the heavy hitters is stepping up to the plate. The big steppers is coming the doggone stomp.
Put a hole in the ground.
The big wigs is coming with the doggone lace fronts.
Get your wings together.
Now, can you compete? And we knew, and everybody knew, we was just delusional. They were. I wasn't.
I was.
So once again, the message is always right. It's the messenger that you don't like. And that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem.